Hey guys, what's going on? Sherman here. You guys know that I love my medical supplies and my medical pouches. This is one that really caught my attention just because it's really different looking, and I fell in love with the design. But this is from a company that I have never had anything from before. They're brand new to me, and they go by the name of Grey Ghost Gear. Now, a lot of you may be very familiar with Grey Ghost Gear. I first saw them on Instagram. And like I said, this particular product really piqued my interest, and I have a backpack from them to review also. But this is the Grey Ghost Gear Slim Medical Pouch. Gets its name from its real slim design. But like I said, I love medical pouches, and I love ones designed like this that have a speedy opening method, which I'll get to that in a minute. First, I want to start off with the technical specs and the measurements. This pouch measures 5 inches tall by 4 inches wide by 2.5 inches deep. And this is of course in their multicam coloration. They also offer these in coyote brown and black. But this is, I don't own a lot of gear in multicam. Actually, the only other thing in multicam that I have is my ITS Tactical pocket trauma kit pouch, the slimline. But this entire pouch is made of 500 denier Cordura brand nylon. Really good stuff. And honestly, I've never seen anything in multicam that was over 500 denier. So I don't know if they just don't make it. But anyway, it's really good stuff. And it is coated in a water protective coating. I'm not sure if it's a DuPont coating or what, but that's really nice. The zippers on this product are YKK brand zippers, and the hardware is ITW Nexus hardware. Really good, high quality polymer stuff. But I will post a link in the description to the Grey Ghost Gear website for additional info on this pouch and for ordering. Because not a lot of companies sell Grey Ghost Gear products. I don't know if any company does. You may just have to order it straight from the manufacturer. But anyway, what really piqued my interest about this pack is that it opens incredibly fast. You guys, like I said, I really like that. The only other medical pouch that I have that's kind of like this is the ITS Tactical ETA Trauma Kit pouch, the Fat Boy. And I love its opening method, and this kind of, I wouldn't say mimics, but it has kind of around the same opening method. And I really like that. So the opening method for this is a flap of really heavy-duty nylon, hook and loop closure. So you have that. That's attached to this front side. So when this is attached to your gear or a plate carrier, pull and it opens up your pouch. So full clamshell opening, and on the inside you have really nice bungee or elastic bands for your gauze, and they have a whole contents list on their website. When you go on the Grey Ghost Gear website and you look up the Slim Medical Pouch, it has a whole contents list of suggestions on what you can pack in this, what all it holds comfortably. Now, it doesn't come with it, so don't be misled, but it does give a contents list, such as, you know, H&H gauze, Israeli bandages, and 18 or 24 French NPA, something like that, and different stuff like that. So definitely check that out. It'll give you some ideas. Now, I did notice that with this, I could not carry the same amount of stuff in here as I can my ITS Tactical ETA kit, because it's not as wide. But, you know, it is called the Slim Medical Pouch. Some of the things I was having trouble, and one of the things that they list on their website that this can carry is a Halo chest seal. The Halo chest seals come in pairs for entry and exit wounds, or just, you know, 2 entry wounds or whatever. But they're pretty thick. The packaging they come in are pretty thick, and they can only fold so many times. Now, if I really, really wanted to sit there and fold it over and over and over again, it could have fit in here. I didn't really feel comfortable with folding mine that many times just to fit in here. Maybe they can, but I was just afraid it was kind of disrupt the durability of them. But it did have a hard time holding something like the chest seal. It did have a hard time holding things like my quick clotting sponges and gauze, because that packaging is kind of square in shape, and it only folds so much. So an Israeli bandage would fit in here, the 4-inch. I don't know about the 6-inch. I haven't tried it. H&H gauze, they come in small squares. That would definitely fit in here. Rolled gauze would fit just fine in here. But like I said, you are going to have limitations just because of the slim design. A lot of those medical supplies come in big square packaging. So, but don't get discouraged. And don't be misled. This can hold a lot of stuff. It just didn't hold some of the stuff that I wanted it to. But I'm not condemning it whatsoever. But anyway, like I said, these zippers are YKK brand zippers, best zippers on the market. They have 2 paracord zipper pulls just for re-zipping it up. The zipper tracks are reversed, meaning that's actually the back side of the zipper track. And what that does is it keeps dust, dirt, and grime out. See, behind the zipper, that's actually where the front would normally be on most products with zippers. But like I said, that's to keep dust and water out. And especially it has these dust covers, meaning the nylon they use just kind of folds over and encloses the zipper tracks even more. So that definitely is going to keep the dust out and water from getting in there and disrupting your gear or making your zippers inoperable. So that's very cool. Velcro brand hook and loop. Velcro is the leading brand of hook and loop, so that's really good stuff. On the front here, you do have 2 pieces of shock cord. It's here again, it's bungee, it's elastic. ITW brand, they're incredible, great company here in the US. They make some of the best polymer accessories for our tactical gear. But anyway, this is, you could use this for anything you wanted, but this is mainly for holding a tourniquet on the front side of this pack. But like I said, you can use this for whatever you want. On the front here, you do have a small, I believe it's a 1.5 or 2 inch, just about, yeah, 2 by 2 inch loop field for attaching your medical patches. Now, if you have a tourniquet on here, you're not going to be able to see the patch. So that's not a huge issue. You know, the tourniquet's obviously more important than the patch, but it's just kind of like, why'd they put that there? If the purpose was for you to have a tourniquet here, why put a patch panel right there? But that's just my one little nitpick that I would have with this pack. But anyway, if you don't run a tourniquet on the front of this pack, put a patch right there. On the side here, you do have 2 pieces of MOLLE, the MOLLE webbing, and that's for, you know, pins or putting your medical shears on the outside here, whatever you want. So that's pretty cool. On the bottom here, you do have a grommeted drainage hole. If moisture does somehow get in, it will drain out and not sit there and ruin your contents. On the back side is a huge hook and loop field, if you will. So you have 5 pieces of MOLLE webbing, 10 in total, and it comes with 2 color matching large malice clips. I love malice clips. If you guys are not familiar with these, it's just my favorite method of attaching MOLLE gear. But what you do is it has these little tabs, and you have to, I don't know if I can do it, you usually have to get a little tool like a knife or something, and I'm actually going to be able to do it. So you take it just like it is, put that down through the MOLLE webbing of what you want to attach this to, and you just slide that through that end, and it snaps and locks into place. It is just so incredibly easy, and it really holds tight to what you attach this to. So what are you going to be attaching this to? Well, I run my ITS Tactical ETA Trauma Kit on the outside of my EDC pack. What it's designed for, and what this is also designed for, is to be carried on a plate carrier. So I don't own a plate carrier. I'm not in the military. But if you have a plate carrier for, you know, whatever, then this is perfect. But you could also run this on the outside of your pack. But I mean, you really don't even have to run this on the outside of a pack or attach it to anything. You can carry it inside of your pack. Now, I wouldn't really recommend using this for anything else. You know how a lot of pouches designed for medical gear can be used for other things also. I would only recommend using this for emergency medical supplies. The only reason I say that is because the main way to open this is this pull handle system. Now, yeah, you could unzip it and everything like that, but you're always going to want to rip it open like that. And I would just be afraid it would put unwanted and unneeded stress on the zippers every time you sit there and open it. Just from that tugging motion and that odd angle. Now, YKK, like I said, are the best brand of zippers. I've never had some bust on me, so they'd probably be just fine. But I'm just saying, if you use this as a basic utility pouch, you know, it may wear out sooner. And just the way this is designed is much more conducive to a medical pouch. Anyway, on the inside here, on this flap, you can really see that kind of glistening. You can really tell that it's heavily coated in a water repellent. But in here is one big elastic strap. That's where you probably put your Israeli dressing or some kind of big pressure dressing. But down here underneath that, you have 3 smaller pieces of elastic strap. And that's really good for having something like a decompression needle, like a Mojo dart or something in there. Maybe an airway, an MPA, run it through there. A marker or pen, a flashlight, something like that, store in there. Just something long and cylindrical. So that's a pretty good, little organization features right there. And then over here is probably where you'd keep your tape or your gauze, your smaller, like your H&H gauze or your Elias dressing, something like that. So you have one right here on this slip pocket, then you have 2 right here, so you can double up. But those are both the same size. And then, you, like I said, you have a small slip pocket right there. For here again, maybe gauze, maybe if you have a smaller tourniquet, you can throw it down in there, or some gloves, N95 mask, anything like that, throw in there. Like I said, this is designed as a trauma kit. Now I know it's kind of vague in its terminology, the slim medical pouch, but really this is designed as a blowout kit, you know, or like I said, a trauma kit, because of just the way it's designed. Like I said, you're carrying this, you're running it on your plate carrier, you know, like say it's up against you right now. You get shot or you get stabbed or shrapnel, whatever. The reason why it has this pull handle is for quick and easy access. You know, it sticks up really far. You can grab it if you have bloody hands, if you're shell shocked or whatever, if they even still call it that. You know, you're disoriented. You grab it and you just pull, and all your stuff is readily accessible. So that's what that is designed for. That's why it has this design. It is just rip, and there you go. For easy, like I said, easy access to the stuff you need to save your life or the life of your buddies. So that's why I would really just recommend using this as a blowout kit or an emergency trauma kit, because of that feature. It's perfect. My patch went away. There we go. But anyway, this is an incredible little pouch. I highly recommend this. I love the overall shape and I love the design of it. This is made here in the US by a great company, and this is actually pretty reasonable. These retail for about 33 bucks on their website. So definitely go and check this pack out. I'll post a link in the description to their website and where you can order these. Like I said, look at the contents list and get some ideas. I don't know if I showed you guys earlier, just real quick though, but the elastic, you do have these ITW cord keepers, so you can really cinch that up and lock it into place. Just thought I'd mention that just real quick. But anyway, very, very nice piece of gear. Very well built. Like I said, here in the US, a pretty reasonable price. Alright guys, I hope you enjoyed this review. Definitely check this out and this company out. They're some great guys over there. Alright guys, have a great rest of your day. Stay safe, stay sharp, and God bless. Sherman614, peace.